Hey everyone, this is ScapCat242 and here's my review on the DC Collectibles Arrow from the TV series Black Canary. So I gotta say, this is another great figure from DC Collectibles and I'm really happy to have a much more posable Black Canary figure in my collection. So I don't really watch the show Arrow. I mostly just got this for my DC collection, but I have to say her articulation and sculpt is pretty good. So let's take a look at her. So as you can see, face sculpt is pretty nice. The hair is sculpted really good. There's a nice texture in her costume and the leather jacket. It's a really nice sculpt in her legs and nice detail in the boots. And then the back, see, there's more detail in the corset. I only had a little bit of paint slop, which was on her hair. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not the end of the world because the hair pretty much covers that. Accessory, she comes with this staff. Now, it's made out of feels like a very fragile plastic. I kind of feel this might break over time, but I might replace this with something else, but it's a cool accessory. And she comes with this itty bitty little, I guess it's like a sonic disruptor little thing. I'm probably going to lose this, but in the meantime, it's going to go in the box. But those are her accessories. And so let's get to articulation on her. So her head turns about that much. A little bit hindered by the hair, but it's not too bad. Looks down about that much. Doesn't really look up too high. She has a bit of an ab crunch, a little bit. Does a little bit of side to side. Ball joints in the shoulders. Single joints in the elbows. Goes around. We have a wrist articulation, and there's also a hinge, which is great. Let's see, we have a waist articulation. No swivels on the thighs, but the legs go up pretty high, which is great, so she can actually kick up. Okay, we have double joints in the knees. Go pretty far back, actually. No boot cut, but we got really good ankle pivot. So, yeah, I'm really impressed with this figure. I gotta thank Strident for recommending this figure. I'm gonna put a link to his channel, so this is main reason why I got this figure, but I want to compare her to my DCUC Black Canary. So they're almost the same height. She's not as articulated as this one is, so it's nice to finally have a Black Canary figure that I can pose. I mean, I like this figure and all, but if you want to like, get more pose out of your DC characters, this is probably what I recommend the most. So I'd say it's definitely worth picking up. She's about $20, so if you find your local comic book store, I recommend picking her up.